Our youth athletes, Cedric, Summer, Prince, and Calix. This is a very important stage in your development career as a swimmer. In this stage of your career, a lot of the habits that you develop will stick around for the long term. So it's very important now more than ever to really polish your technique. And we hope that this video helps with that. If you want to stay in touch and send us videos, please feel free to do so. We'd love to help you. Around this age is when you really want to start developing that feeling for the water, and especially in butterfly, feeling that undulation is very important. Remember, you want to start with your chest and use your head a little bit, but not too much, and just carry that movement with your hips all the way to your feet. And sometimes bending the knees can be counter beneficial. Cedric, you got that sprinter built, man, but sometimes you gotta slow down a little bit and make sure you're catching as much water as possible. You can see it right here with the foam and the bobbles, how you're not really pulling all the way till the end. Rushing this stroke obviously also shortens the kick and makes it quite inefficient. So that's why we spend a lot of emphasis in the undulation and the movement and just allowing that momentum to translate to the kick as you can snap it towards the end. And Summer here is doing a great job trying to feel that undulation before adding arms and legs, obviously. And we can agree how polished her stroke looks right now. That would be an A+. And Prince also mastered. He became the next waterbender with this undulation and that little flick. And here's the drill progression outside the water and inside the water, and ironically this is not being translated to the actual stroke. Notice how we're missing that flick towards the end, which we were doing pretty good with the previous drills. Breaststroke's similar to butterfly and it's a very technical stroke. Calix, you definitely don't want to use your head too much to direct the movement. You want to follow the motion of your body and your hips as you close the kick, but not relying too much on your head. As we can see with Summer's stroke, for comparison, she barely pops up her head and then she tucks it in, but the movement is not being directed with the head. Cedric, you're pretty good at this too, but you want to make sure you rely a little bit more on your arms and open up a little bit wider with that circle, keeping the elbows high. And last but not least, we got Prince. Prince, you got a pretty good timing, but you want to make sure you control this feet a little bit more and work on your knee flexibility so your breaststroke kick can be a little wider. For backstroke, the most important thing is to try to keep your neck elongated and also make your hips drive the movement and your shoulders follow the movement and not vice versa. This obviously goes against the logic and naturally against what your body wants to do, but it's just an easy way to think about how to promote rotation in backstroke. Summer again, she does this pretty well. Cedric, it's very important for you to not cross your line of action as we were seeing in the previous video, because then from there it's really tough to initiate the pull and to actually bend your elbow. As you can see it right here, you're pulling with the arm straight. Prince, you have a pretty good pull. You just need to narrow your kick a little smaller so you can actually be sitting flat on the water. Thank you for coming to the camp and we hope we'll see you again soon. Keep swimming.